Welcome back, guys. It is Quintus here coming at you with another one. Today it is December 27th, 2025. Today we'll be taking a look at Mara Holdings Inc. That's another Bitcoin Treasury company for you guys. Ticker symbol MARA. So I do appreciate all you guys for tuning in. If you guys are new, go ahead and consider subscribing. That way you can get the latest uploads to this channel. So without further ado, none of this is financial advice. Use proper risk management. So let's get it. Let's go. So let's go ahead and kick it off by taking an overall macro look at Mara. So Mara is, of course, tied, directly with Bitcoin, as it is a Bitcoin treasury company. Here, strong support level here. But first off, let's kick it off by looking at all the times Mara has diluted in its history. So right here, kicking it off right here on July 2013, it actually did a reverse stock split, a 1/13 stock split. So 2 to 1. So I won't count that one because it was not a reverse split. They just basically, made the price more affordable, just adding more shares or more pieces to the pie. So we won't count that one. Right here on October 17th or October 2017, 1/4 stock reverse split. And here, the last one, the most recent one that we got was in April 2019. That was again another 1/4 stock reverse split. So not really good. Not a huge fan that, here back in 2017 and then just a couple years later in 2019, back to back, a 1/4 stock reverse split within a 2-year span. Not really good seeing that there. But it has gotten significant gain from that time. Let's go ahead and measure percent profit. That was easily a 1,500% gain, so 15x, which is incredible there. You can see, very volatile, a lot of movement. So we can see, if we look at here on the left, you could see that this is a strong liquidity zone right here in this $8 range. So I'm going to go ahead and get my favorites tool out here. And I'm going to put this support or liquidity zone here. And we'll actually get back to that. So we know that this is a very strong liquidity zone. So we will get back to that right here. But first off, just want to pull this chart again. So this is the top 30 Bitcoin treasury companies out here, or companies that hold, by how much Bitcoin that they hold. Strategy, obviously, MicroStrategy or Strategy, ticker symbol MSTR, being the top number one. But number two, here we got Mara Holdings Inc., as you can see right here, with sitting at 53,250 Bitcoin. So, pretty solid company, to be holding that much shares. One thing that I do like about Mara is that Mara also is a company where they're, developing so that they can have a better cooling system for Bitcoin miners. So they're, being innovative and also in selling markets and, having some revenue with that. So I do like that they are being innovative on that from that perspective, that is good to see that instead of it just being just a Bitcoin Treasury. So if we drop down to the daily time frame, you know, it crossed down, the 50 crossed, you know, downward. So that is pretty bearish. So we are currently, you know, did make a lower low. So currently it is a little bit bearish. I think we can potentially be continuing selling off. As you can see, you know, crypto, in the broader markets of crypto has not been performing very well as of lately. So let's go ahead and drop down to the 4-hour time frame. Same thing under the 50 moving average. So let's go ahead and move to the 15-minute time frame, and then I'll go ahead and do my technical analysis, what we can potentially be seeing. So currently a little bit bearish. So here we got this purple area where, you know, we know that there's a strong liquidity zone, so possibly a lot of stop orders around that area for people that do want to hedge. So the market maker would probably likely target that area, take out the buyers before the buy. So we could potentially still be seeing some kind of a sell-off. So we could probably see something along the lines of this. However, this is still kind of heavy speculation because we're not even in this area zone, but I thought I'd go ahead and paint that picture for you guys. That way you guys can get an idea of what, you know, what I think the outcome can potentially be. So, so nevertheless, you know, it is, you know, a good time to be dollar cost averaging. What I am currently doing with Mara, I did pick up some Mara. I am doing some selling covered calls. I'll go ahead and post my expiration date here. I believe it's the 16th of January at $11 strike price. So what I'm doing with that profit, I'm actually buying ASST, the other Bitcoin Treasury Strive, the one that I covered yesterday. So I'm buying that with the covered calls that I'm gaining with Mara. So that's what I'm doing with this. So lastly, let's go ahead and take a look at the Mara technicals according to Robinhood. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So for the technicals, and this is for the daily time frame, we got a sell for technicals. For the analyst rating 1-year target, we have $22. That would be, if it hits $22 from where it currently is, that is a 129% gain. So again, you know, none of this is financial advice. This is just analyst rating, you know. Nobody really knows. This is just heavy speculation. But here we are currently at $9.59. The minimum projected according to this analyst rating is $13. Average 22, and then the max is 30. And we have here for analyst rating, we have a buy. So that is Mara. Again, that is ticker symbol MARA. So again, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate you guys. Put your comments down below. Request your stocks, your stock of choice, that way I can feature that video. Again, subscribe. Consider subscribing if you have not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Take care, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.